Hello, my hosts, and welcome to another DaVinci Resolve stream. Today, we are going to be doing a little bit more editing and animation work on my current video. So I'm just going to squiz forward for that. Problem Seppi, following rule called the okay, and we are going to work on this. I'm just going to adjust camera slightly. Good. All right. First things first. I'm the realist. Let's get you in the middle. So character level stylings. Like that. Shading. Where can we put the... can I not? It makes sense. Guess I'm gonna have to manually move that to the middle. Listen to the audio next. Because we're going to animate the right on and right off. The piano. One here. Oh, axioms. Huh? Like that. Let's also smooth out the spline. So just a little bit. All right. For counting numbers. 0 is a count. Oh, I am an idiot. I actually wanted to write more. So let's go to the end of this. Extend you out. This is good, by the way. Okay. Row is a number. I'm going to put that in italics like it is explanation text in Magic the Gathering. Regular. Italics. There. Might make it a bit smaller as well. No, got to have it that size. Okay. next one down here. Every successor to a counting number, a counting success to how do we say successor? Spell successor. So yeah, all right. Two. Is also all right. Number, we're gonna have to go like that. All of you in italic. Oh, got to select it like that, don't I? Canberra italic. All right. Oh. You are okay, bro. Okay. Let's go very italic. Just
back.
Oh, thanks. Turned out to be useful?
No, it was.
Yes, it is.
I think I told you when you look at the review, and basically it's like it's one of the worst covers Sony's ever made, according to.
Yeah.
What's your green screening your hands?
I'm green screening my hands.
Okay. Something like, oh, there is walking out with what looks like first name, like she's got here, like are they actually they're fabric, aren't they?
Yeah, they're fabric.
Yeah. At one moment I thought they were like Incubus. Yeah. And you weren't even like you're either cleaning, doing something disturbing, or there's another explanation I don't immediately no.
Yeah.
Sorry. I may want to give you that back, otherwise it's just going to sit on the shelf in the lab forever.
Not a problem. Sorry about that. Just got briefly interrupted. Okay, let's try and just... Whoa! This, hold on that button. Okay, why is that not as italic as the other one? I got the wrong... Oh, got the wrong font. All right. There we go. There, and... Hi, the Awesome Pie. Select you. Hold on. Have I selected the right thing? Yep. All right. How have I been? I've been quite well. Let's do a... All right. Manually justifying everything. Like an argument should be. Also, that shouldn't be countering number. Why isn't there a spell check in this thing? The entire week has felt long. That sounds like it's not a good thing. There is no number. Actually, I'm just going to remove counting. Just say number. All right. There. Just felt boring. Didn't work the entire week. Ah, I can see why that could be a drain. Oh. All right. One of these things when you have to is also a counting number. There's no pronoun that would naturally fit in there. That's a pity. Could make it a lot more compressed if it was. There's no counting number smaller before 0. All right. Oh, you can't select it. You have to select it on this one. This way. So select that. Set you to Cambria. Set you to italic. That almost fits there, which is a pity. All right. Oh, is no. Before 0. And we explain this one. How to explain this one? Honestly, I've tried using DaVinci Resolve, but it's confusing me. Any tool's a little bit confusing when you start. I think it's because it's got a lot of facilities in it for more advanced editing, that it has a steep learning curve. There are no pointers there are no numbers that share their source. It's a little more complicated than the other ones. And I'm not even going to do the same for okay. And then we've got that last one, which is the slightly problematic one. But let's reduce the size slightly. Oh. Why are you not shrinking as well? Let's grab that. Oh. There. Oh. You're huge. Don't be so huge. Sweet. Ah! That's better. All right. All right, there. All right. I think that is a good thing. And we're just going to stick the word in there. Why is that not lining up right? Why can't I? Oh, there it is. For some reason, this is not completely aligned. Actually, hold on. If I go like that, perhaps it will be. So, Cabrini, italic. All right, now let's get this animated. Okay, separate piano. All right. Let's hear what I have to say. The piano axioms. Go back here. Take this backwards. A little bit more. Oh. That's perfect. For counting numbers. 0. Oh. Go back a slight touch. 0 is. Right, that should be at the start of 0. Zero is a counting number. We don't. And we stop there. All right. Don't define what 0 refers to. It's just 0. For my postmodernist friends, it is a floating signifier. Sometimes the piano axioms start at 1. All right, I actually have to extend this scene out. Let's see. All right. The piano axioms. Find out where I end up here. Or counting numbers. We don't find what refers to. It's 0 for my sense. Sometimes the somebody else's culture. And just 0 is and not really useful. Let's get introducing numbers. S is counting. And S for this number. S0 is 0 and S rule to do that. For every counting is for 0 and S words 0 and 1. Though we've sorted our looping problem, instead have 0 equals SS0 axiom to claim if S equals S triangle. Basically, for two different numbers. Oh. Any chain from 0 forming because some of the chain would create a situation where two different the same a fruit that doesn't no. How far do I go along about piano? 6 net prevent them from getting distracted by complex machine to have to has that assuming square has that property and assuming square has allows you it or prove S also has property. I like deductive proof so very much of invention will safely banish any non-standard construction of numbers. You don't have to worry about any non-standard numbers in or count numbers. As stated by me, the institute is pleased and completely unproblematic, compatible with the logic used for This video is completely standard and completely unproblematic. Being incompatible with the logic we use for everyday mathematics is just a minor technicality that you don't have to worry about. Please ignore anybody who says anything about second-order logic, axiom schemas, or the Llewellyn-Scolum theorem. These are unimportant distractions that are not worth your consideration. There we go. Like that. Extend you out to cover there. All right. All right. Probably going to have another separate scene that we intersperse this with. Okay. Called the piano axioms for counting numbers. 0 is a counting number. We don't. Now we go to the end of where we stopped talking about 0. 0. I mean, actually, no, I am well. To. It's just 0 for my most modern friends. Is a floating signifier. Sometimes the axioms start at 1, which personally is very odd to me, but I'm not going to attack somebody else's culture. And a system with just 0 is kind of empty and not really useful. So let's get away of introducing new numbers. That's the end of the bit where I talk about just 0, so we can Why are you... Ah, okay. Number, hold down shift so that control that makes it slower. There. All right. Huh? Why aren't I getting any audio? Guess I have to resync the audio, which I'm pretty sure is a bug. None, purge, purge. Number, then S square is a counting number. S. All right. Now extend you out. This right-on thing allows me to animate the text on screen. Like that. So now what the? Why? Oh. Ah, it's going to be a little bit silly, is it? Some point there is don't want that key. How do you remove that key? Not set key. Why can't I remove that key? Okay. It's generating a whole lot of little arbitrary keys which shouldn't be there. Remove key, but the key's still there. What's going on? Remove key. Okay. This is the real problematic one, so we get rid of that. It falls down to that. Not being modified. Why is this behaving so weirdly? Go select that. Oh, we can delete it. Select that one and delete that one. Okay. So it's in the right position now. Let's see if it's going to animate correctly. Counting numbers. 0 is a counting number. We don't define what 0 refers to. It's just 0 for my postmodernist. Okay, that feels right. It is a floating signifier. Sometimes the piano axioms start at 1, which personally is very odd to me, but I'm not going to attack somebody else's culture. A number system with just 0 is kinda empty and not really useful. So let's get a way of introducing new numbers. Actually, I think I should edit that. That sounds a little odd, so useful. So let's get a way of let's just get rid of this one. There. Delete. Not really useful. Let's get a way of introducing new numbers. If square is a counting number, then S square is a counting number. S stands for successor. In other words, the next number after. Even though it is clearly intended for S0 to be 1, we haven't removed the possibility that there is only 0 and the S function loops around on itself. Okay, and I'm going to have to illustrate that, probably in a separate video, so we'll put that on top of that there. I'll just put that there is only 0 and the S function loops around. Let's add a cream thing here. This is a note for me saying add picture of 0 with a loop at that point. Remove the possibility that there is only 0 and the S function loops around itself. So let's introduce a new rule to do that. For every counting number square, S square equals 0 is false. Okay. So let's introduce a new rule to do that. This is our next rule. Put here, text, put 1 on that. For every counting number. Oh, I'm going to have to clear the purge audio cache, purge audio cache. Number square S. Scroll back a bit. For every counting number square. Ooh. Get rid of unlink. Get rid of that. Square. S square equals 0 is false. S square equals 0 is false. All right. That's that text. All right. How does that turn out in the animation? For every counting number square, S square equals 0 is false. Great. Now we have 0 and S0. In other words, 0 and 1. Though we've sort of shifted our looping problem across by one step. Since we can have S0 equals SS0, can we fix that? Let's introduce another axiom. Yes, let's do that. Okay. Getting into a nice bit of a mood here. Mood? Clean that particular problem up. For every pair of counting numbers, square and triangle, if S square equals S triangle, then square equals triangle. Extend you out. Tap there. Awesome. Basically, two different numbers can't reach the same successor. This stops any chain arising from 0 forming a loop, because at some point in the chain coming up from 0, the chain would have to join the loop, and then that would create a situation where two numbers had this. That would create the situation. Oh. Had this. That would create the. That's another bit where you have to edit. Situation where, and then that would create. And then do I repeat myself here? That would create the. Yep. So. And then that would. Like that. And I think delete this one as well. That would create the situation. Yeah. The chain would have to join the loop. That would create the situation where two different numbers would have the same successor. However, it is not perfect, as it doesn't exclude a freestanding loop that doesn't originate from 0. Let's introduce one last axiom for that. You know when I said that sometimes we have to lie in maths explainer videos on the internet to prevent them from getting too long and distracted by complex minutiae? But this is one of the things I'm going to have to lie about for every prop. There we go. Gonna put you here. One last keyframe. Every property. Then, for every property, if 0... Oh, hold on. Did I repeat myself there? For every property, if 0 has that property. No, I don't. For every property, then for every property, I do. Delete there. Delete there. All right. It's amazing how much I miss in the first round of editing. About for every property, if 0 has that property, and assuming square has that property, and assuming square also has that property, allows you to... Oh. And assuming square also has... and assuming square also has that property, allows you to prove it for S. Allows you to prove that... Oh, this is a mess. Assuming square has that property, and assuming square also... Okay, this gets rid of here. If 0 has that property, and assume... Make sure that's there. This is my second round of editing? Yeah. And assume... So first round of editing, I remove most of my bad takes, but sometimes I miss some. And in the second line of editing, I try to catch the bad takes, and this is also where I add extra visuals and animation. And assuming... If 0 has that property, and assuming square also has that property, allows you to prove it for S. Allows you to prove that S square also has that property. Allows you to prove... So we'll get that. Prove that out. Allows you to prove that S square also has that property, then all counting numbers have that property. This is the principle of induction. Yay! Okay. Allows you to prove that S square also has that property, then all counting numbers have that property. Perfect. And we can bring this out to maximum length. All right. This is the principle of induction, and I love inductive proofs so very much. Editing, oh yeah, it does. Especially if you're like me and you keep forgetting things every second. All right. But we have... want to add a thing in here. S triangle, then square equals triangle. Basically, two different numbers can't reach the same successor. This stops any chain arising from 0 forming a loop, because at some point in the chain coming up from 0, the chain would have to join the loop. That would create the situation where two different numbers would have the same successor. However, it is not perfect, as it does exclude a freestanding loop that doesn't originate from 0. Let's introduce one last axiom for that. No, when I said sometimes you have to lie in maths videos to prevent them from getting too long and distracted by complex minutiae, but this is one of the things I'm going to have to lie about for every property. Okay. Distracted by... Oopsie daisy. From getting too long and distracted by complex minutiae. That's the spot I want to put the edit in. Auto track selected. Cool. Push the split. Alt Y. Undo that. Okay. Alt Y. Grab that. Move that out to create some space. Let's make sure that this is one of the things I'm. Oh. This got copied somehow, like that. All right. Now, what I want to do... where's my scale of lies? There it is. Right, here it is. Title. The video is a kind of lie, and I suspect that Alex of Another Roof knows that it's a lie, though not the type of evil lie that it is attempting to mislead, but more lies told to students, where you simplify a complex subject by leaving out the things that would distract or confuse. Where you simplify lies told to... Hey, that in lies told to students, where you simplify a complex subject by leaving out the things that would distract or confuse. Now, in this out, can I copy this entire thing? And make a separate clip out of it. Let's say, select clip background. Select clip far. Split clips. Trim video audio. Switch to camera original. Snapping. Link selection. Headache. Alright. Lock tracks. Clip. New compound clip. Nope. This is the bit that I want. Can I just select everything in that range? Like that. Ah, okay. Can I just go copy? And then move over here. Paste. Did that get what I wanted? Yes, it did. Okay. Now, this section, I want to treat special. So, can I say new compound clip, call it a flash back. Lies told to students, where you simplify a complex subject by leaving out the things that would distract or confuse. Perfect. Now I'll add, I am doing well. A little bit. Oh, you're saying that to Ray. Sorry. All right. Effects. Actually, rather than using an adjustment clip, since it's the one clip, open that in Fusion page. We'll throw in a color correction thing. Oh, that's terrific. Okay. So what we're going to do is take the saturation and scroll it right down. We might have to increase the brightness a little bit to compensate, and the contrast slightly there. And now it looks like a flashback. Even put in a little bug in the corner. Like that. Text plus. You go like that. Before. All right. Let's move into the corner. Make it smaller. Make it a little bit more colorful so it will contrast with that. Shading. Rather than a red outline, border fill in black. There we go. Extend horizontal slightly so it looks better. All right. Maybe a touch bigger. And let's spell before correctly. How? Oh. How do you spell before? Been straight snacking on ice cream flavor. Ice cream breakers duos. They flavored strawberry and cool. I don't know what the flavor cool is, but it's a good pair with strawberry. Ooh. But, oh. Oh, it ends with an E. Okay. B-F-O-R-E. Yep. E. Oh no, your battery's low. Donk. That, and we're going to change the color of this clip because it's a special one. Clip cover color. Make it tan. Senpai gets the dramatic noise. All right. Too long and distracted by complex minutiae. Lies told to students, where you simplify a complex subject by leaving out the things that would distract or confuse. This is one of the things I'm going to have to lie about for every property. If 0 has that property, and assuming square also has that property, allows you to prove that S square also has that property, then all counting numbers have that property. This is the principle of induction. Yay, induction. I love a good bit of induction. I got inducted into work. Yeah. They come around and they tell you how everything's sorted out. But on that subject, I have just noticed how much time we've gone through. See if I can get this thing to work properly. Hey! Yeah, induction, I have no idea what it is. Ah. There's a couple of definitions of induction. Oh, let's go back to my main room. The first, one of the things induction is the logical process of working out something from all the previous events leading up to it. Like if the sun rose in the east yesterday and it rose in the east the day before yesterday, then you can logically conclude that it will rise in the east tomorrow or today. There is mathematical induction, which is a process of working out, proving something for all counting numbers, which is what I was describing there. And there is workplace induction, where at the start, when you come into a job, they tell you about how the job works and how you do your paperwork and all of that type of thing. And then there's electrical induction, which is how transformers work. So all of those things, and why is my mouth animation not working quite well? Anyway, and in all of those things are different forms of induction. I should adjust that camera. Okay. But that's broadly what induction is. And in the video I'm currently working on, I'm going over in a very casual way mathematical induction. However, that done, if you enjoyed this quick editing stream and it's your first time subscribing, consider subscribing some more. I think that doesn't make any sense, but anyway, tomorrow, what will we be doing? I'm sure it's going to be exciting. All right, tomorrow. Oh, Minecraft. So I hope you'll be able to join me for that. And as always, see you later.